Hello, my dear student. Welcome in my SST class. Today, I am here to discuss the very first chapter of the civic side, that is on equality. You must know that India is the largest democracy in the world. But what does that mean for us? How do the concept of democracy and equality affect our daily lives and livelihood? Let us learn about the term equality. We live in India, the largest democracy in the world. This means that in India there is a rule of the people, by the people, and for the people. A system in which the government of a country is elected by the people, and this system is called democracy. There are many important requirements for a country to truly be a democratic one. So this type of requirement, or we can say the key elements of democracy, first important part is people participation. So what is people participation? For a successful democracy, it is mandatory or necessary for all citizens to participate in its governance. This participation must take place through voting in election, or we can say the system of universal adult franchise. I think that you heard about this term. Universal adult franchise means voting right. This is how true spirit of a democracy is reserved. Okay. Then the second one, resolutions of conflict. What is the meaning of resolutions of conflict? There could be a situation when two peoples or two groups feel that they are not being treated fairly or being discriminated on the ground of culture, region, religion, economic background, caste, race, etc. So the government is responsible for resolving this type of conflict. In class 6th, you heard about the term Tehsildar, village officer, Kanun Go Karmachari, is it na? So what are the responsibility of them? Resolving the dispute among the farmer in case of or in terms of the agricultural field. So like that only the government, in we can say the local government, we can say the state government or central government is responsible for resolving any kind of conflicts. Now we are going to discuss the third most important part of a democracy, and this is the equality and justice. One of the main responsibilities of a democracy is giving impartial justice and equality to all. I am going to repeat, one of the main responsibility of a democracy is giving impartial. What is the meaning of impartial? Means not bias. Okay, so impartial justice and equality to all, means to all the people. Equality and justice are two different sides of the same coin and are inseparable parts of a democracy. Up to that clear? So the key elements of democracy are: first one, people participation, resolutions of conflict, and third one, equality and justice. These are called the key element of a democracy. Now we are going to discuss the third one, equality part, and you know the theme of the chapter is equality. So what is the meaning of equality? In very simple word, equality means similarities. That means everybody is equal in the eyes of law without any discrimination on grounds of race, religion, gender, caste, class or birth. Equality is very important because it preserves the dignity of an individual. So let's discuss the term, what is the meaning of dignity. Dignity means self-respect and the respect an individual deserve from others for being a fellow human being. But my dear student, this type of ideal case of equality and dignity doesn't exist. Even today, in many forms of inequality exist in India, in the forms of casteism, in the form of untouchability, in form of gender biasness, in form of religion and the regional discrimination. So We will discuss all this type of inequalities through some stories in next class. So up to that clear? Take care, study well, happy learning. Bye for now.